Hey guys, it's Lindsay from Perfectly Bookish 5. This is my spring break vlog. It is my first official day of spring break, Monday the 24th, and I want to go to some free little libraries. I dyed my hair last night. I was trying to go back to my natural color and I got sick of how long the process was taking, so I just re-dyed it. Yes, I got some funky stuff going on up there, but it'll all work itself out. So let's get my coat on and let's get going. All right, I am in the car. I'm gonna get some gas as well. Got a bag full of books. Let's go. I'm gonna put in Starling House. Guys, I'm super excited. I just found an arc of a Curse of Broadbent book, and I put an arc of Starling House by Alex Harlow in there. So this is a great first find. So I am home from Little Free Library hunting. I found 2 books. I couldn't believe when I found this arc of Curse of Broadbent's The Ashes and the Star Cursed King. So this was an awesome find. And then I also picked up The Teacher by Frida McFadden. So I was hoping for maybe a little more, but I am still happy with the books that I got. Went to a thrift shop, didn't find anything there. But then I went to Maurice's and I did some clothing shopping because I needed some stuff. Well, I don't know if I needed it, but I think I needed some new clothes. And now I am going to be listening to the audiobook of Rein Me In by Kayla Gross. Alright guys, it is time for me to wrap up this vlog. So I really didn't talk much in it, but on Monday I went around to the free little libraries. On Tuesday I went to the zoo with my parents and my nephews. That was a lot of fun. I have clips in here about that. On Wednesday I went to the casino with my parents. My dad had some bets to make, and then we just played a few games here and there on the slot machines. We never spend more than $20. We just use the 20 and we either win some or we lose some, and we came home with 11 of those $20. So we're not big gamblers, just it's, you know, to go out and have some fun. And then we ate at a restaurant that we haven't been to in a really long time. It's called Romines. It is really good. We love going for the chips and dip that they give you before you even eat your meal, and it was delicious, so it was fun to go there. On Thursday, I took my grandma out for lunch. There's this place that we've been trying to eat at called China Dragon. This was our third time. The first time we went, they weren't open. The second time, there was a snowstorm. They hold really weird hours. They're not open all days of the week. And being off, I'm like, Grandma, tell me the day that you have actually been at China Dragon, and that is the day we're going to plan to go. Thursday was the winner. It was fun. My grandma and I played a lot of card games, so we got back to her place, and then we just talked for a while, so I spent all day with her, which was fun. Friday, I stayed home, but I did a lot of stuff around the apartment, so that was nice. Saturday was my bum day. I stayed in my PJs all day, and like I did nothing. I mean, I like did stuff, but it was stuff that was just for me. Did some reading, which I'm going to talk about in a second. And Sunday was a completely stormy day. Had to go and do my grocery shopping for the week. Yeah, it was a really good spring break. I kept busy, but it was a good kind of busy. I didn't read as much as I wanted to over break. I thought I was going to read a lot more, but just because I had other stuff going on, I didn't get to what I was hoping to get to. The first book I ended up reading over break was Blades of Furry. I always want to say Fury. Sorry, I get tongue-tied. But we have Emily Erdos and Dia Muniz. Sorry, I hope I'm saying that right. And this comes out in May. I'm not going to go into detail about this book because I do have a separate review that is up a couple videos before this one, so please go check it out. It is not just ice skating, it is battle ice skating, which makes this book really interesting. Oh, and it is a graphic novel. I listened to First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, and this was a 3-star read for me. Blades was a 4-star, and I liked the concept. It was where this a daughter calls in to a radio station saying that her mom needs help getting a date, and it's not like a radio station, but he talks about like different things, and then the mom is mortified when she finds out that she's live because she grabs the phone from her daughter thinking like it's a creep that's talking to her daughter so late at night. But then she ends up going on the show, and it's a whole spiel of trying to find her a date. It was cute. Like I said, I liked the concept. It wasn't horrible, and it didn't go over the top for me, so that's why I gave it 3 stars. The last book I'm going to talk about is My Dark Fairy Tale by Gianna Darling. This book comes out on April 8th. Sorry, I had to think for a second there. April 8th. And in the story, our female character, she has some medical problems. So her whole life, her parents have kept her sheltered, always worried that something's going to happen. She had some scary instances when she was younger where her parents didn't know if she was going to make it. She did have a sister who was not rebellious, but she wasn't afraid to go out, push the boundaries, and try new things. And her parents did let her because they didn't have to worry about her like they did our main character. And she traveled abroad a lot and did a whole bunch of different things. But her sister ends up dying in a freakish way from a heart attack, which was so rare because she was so young. And so finally, our main female character, she's like, I need to go out and try what I want to do before working for my dad. She's, I believe, 23 years old. Her dream has always been to go to Italy. Her dad is from there, and she, ever since she was a young child, has wanted to go. There are certain sites that she wants to see, and she wants to learn more about her family, but her dad is so adamant about her not going. So she has to lie to her parents and say she's backpacking through Europe. First night that she gets to Italy, she's driving in a rented car to the house that she's going to be staying at, and something goes wrong. Her car ends up breaking down, and a guy finally comes along and he fiddles with the car, says it's fixed, but then he tries to hurt her. and she is able to get away, and she does so by running through a cornfield. When she comes out on the other side, she's in the street and she gets hit by a car. There's like no time really for her to react, so she's just there as the car is speeding down the road. And he ends up helping her, taking her in the car. She is very hesitant, rightfully so, because the last person who said he was going to help her attacked her. And she eventually thinks that like this guy is her hero for helping her out and saving her. But little does she know, there is actually a person that is stuffed in this guy's trunk. He takes her back to his place, and she is out for like a week. She isn't able to do anything. She does have a concussion from getting hit by the car, and with her condition, she has to be closely monitored. He brings a doctor to the house, and she has to end up telling her parents something, and she just ends up telling them that off the plane ride with her condition that she has, she just got a little sick and she hasn't been able to start her adventure yet. Now, this guy, we find out he is the head of the mob in his area, and he is in his 30s, hasn't been running his group for that long because his father died not too long ago. He has a few trusted people that are working with him and that are in the house and know about this girl staying with him. They are all surprised when he takes her in, because he is definitely not the type of person to do that, but there's just something special about her that has him wanting to keep on helping her. Once she's able to get out of bed and start doing things, he offers to take her places. He offers to buy her a whole new wardrobe because everything was stolen when she was attacked. She has to go and get a new passport, and he just helps her with everything. And she goes to a really expensive store to buy clothes, and she's like, please, I can't afford this. And he's like, I got the money, let me do this for you, just let me help you. And then he starts taking her to different places that are on her list of areas that she wants to go, and they grow a lot closer to each other. A lot of firsts happen for her in this book, and she's willing to try different things because she never really branched out before. She was always worried about her condition, mostly like because of her parents keeping her more worried than maybe she not necessarily needed to be, but just not really letting her go out and experience things. And she's having a blast, and she loves that she has a sexy tour guide to help her along the way. And he is even like, what am I doing? I don't do this. But he is growing really close to her. He at first wanted to keep her around because there is someone his mom's trying to set him up with who is good connections for the field of work that he is in, but he wants nothing to do with her. So he just wanted to take her to this event and show up with her like, I have this girl, so back off. But it worked in magical ways that it was more than just arm candy for him to keep someone else away. The ending was not what I expected. There is going to be another book. I'm not really sure if how many books are going to be in the series or if it's a duology, but I was expecting, I don't know if I should say what I was expecting, but I was expecting it to go a certain way with our female character's family. All this stuff going on about her dad feeling so strong about her not being there, I was guessing there was going to be some kind of connection if he was in the mob. And then I was thinking, well, did her sister really die from a heart attack? Was something being covered up? Because she was traveling abroad, not in Italy, but somewhere else. So, I mean, maybe it was easier to get to her that way. So I was thinking the ending was going to go a totally different way, but I'm still happy with the ending, what we got, because it surprised me. It's always good when a book can surprise you. And I'm looking forward to reading the next one. So when this comes out on April 8th, I will definitely recommend it. So there is a wonky kind of spring break vlog for you guys. I think one of my favorite things about spring break was going to the little free libraries. Again, I almost went again on Sunday, but it was, like I said, it was pouring rain, so I just didn't make it back out. But there's a another new area that I haven't explored before that I want to try again sometime soon. So let me know if you were someone who had a spring break, and did you do anything fun or read any good books? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.